Hi, my name is Sobeida, and this video is to talk a little bit about plagiarism. First of all, what is plagiarism? According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, plagiarism is to steal or pass off the ideas of another author. This means that you use another's production as yours, which is committed as a theft. Some examples of plagiarism is turning someone else's work as your own, not putting quotations, not citing correctly, copying so many words or ideas that it makes up to majority of your work, and giving incorrect information about the source of a quotation is also considered plagiarism.
Hi, my name is Angie Benitez, and now I'm going to talk to you about the different types of plagiarism. Well, most students or anyone who has written or rated a work knows that plagiarism in a research is very difficult to distinguish. Well, for this, learning how to recognize the main difference between what is plagiarism and what is really like facts and research is very hard to know. So basically, to avoid this plagiarism by knowing the different types that they are. Number one is that sources are not cited. And this one you can find like several types, like the ghostwriter, in which the writer just copy all the work from a page and not cite it. The other one is the photocopy. The photocopy is basically when they try to copy like parts of the text straight into a single source, not like using like different sources. The other one is the poor disguise. The writer uses like paraphrasing a little bit to disguise that the work is not being directly copied. And the other one is a labor of laziness, in which the author or writer takes different parts of the work, the page he is taking information from, and basically what he does is that it paraphrases like all of the work inside it and outside it.
Continuing with the types of plagiarism, we have the sources that are cited, but this is still plagiarism. How? First of all, we have the forgotten footnote. This means that the writer mentions an author, but we don't have a specific information about the author. This means that there is no cited information or any other place where we can find where that information is from. Then we have the misinformer, which is correctly cited, but the writer provides inaccurate information about what the author originally says. Third, we have the too perfect paraphrase, which means that the writer properly cites the information but neglects to put the in quotation marks text where the original text is taken from. Finally, we have the perfect crime, which is a paper that is correctly cited, we have the correct quotations, but we don't have an original work from the writer.
Okay, well now I'm gonna talk to you about the copyright rights or laws. Well, basically you're going to ask what are these? Well, anytime you borrow information from an original source and you don't give it the proper credit, you have committed what they call a plagiarism violation to the copyright laws. Well, these laws exist to protect our intellectual property of what is like things that come from our creativity. It makes it illegal to reproduce someone else's expression or ideas or the information without permission. We mostly see these copyright laws in what are music, images, written videos, and many other media of this type. At one time, a work was only produced by copyright if it included a copyright trademark, which it is according to laws established. However, works are now protected with or without this symbol of the copyright trademark. Well, anyone that reproduces a copyrighted material improperly may be prosecuted to a court of law. It doesn't matter if the form of the content of the original has been altered, but as long as it's similar to the original one, you may go to jail because of the copyright violation. Well, but you may ask yourself, Are all published works copyrighted? Like, actually no. All Copyright Acts only protect works from that expresses original ideas or information. For example, you could borrow library from the following without plagiarism, or you can do this thing without worrying that you're making plagiarism, like compilations of freely available information such as the phone book, or works published by any type of governments that exist. Also, facts that are not result of an original result. Like, facts are not considered really plagiarism because some of the facts are common knowledge. But can facts be also copyrighted or no? Well, in some situations, facts can be copyrighted. But you know that any facts that has been published as the result of an individual research are considered an intellectual property of the author. So that type of facts are yet to consider that can be copyrighted. But do you have to cite every source you use for every fact that you use in a written work? Like, no. You don't have to cite sources for facts that are not the result of a unique individual's research. Facts that are available from numerous sources and generally known to the public are considered common knowledge. And these ones are not protected by copyrighted laws. But, you know, as long as you commit this, like, does it matter how much was copyrighted or no in a work? And it's not determined whether plagiarism is a crime. Even if the smallest part of our work is found to be plagiarized, it is still considered a copyright.
Okay, so how can we avoid plagiarism? Citation is the perfect tool to do this. But first of all, what is citation? Citation is the way you tell other readers that the information you use in your paper is from a different author, and that you give the reader the information that necessary to give the source again when he wants to find it, or verify if this information of the author is true. Okay, so the information necessary to find the source again in a citation includes the information about the author, the title of the work, the name and the location of the company that published your copy of the source, the date your copy was published, and the page number of the material you're borrowing. So why should I cite sources? Giving credit to the original author by citing sources is the only way you can borrow someone else's ideas. There are a number of many other reasons why to cite sources. Citations are extremely helpful when you are finding information about the topic you are writing about. Whoever who wants to find out more about what you wrote of has second. No, not all ideas are wrong or right. This depends on the way you see the topic. So your own ideas may often be more accurate or interesting than those of your sources. Proper citation will keep you from taking the rap from someone else's bad ideas. Finally, citing sources shows the amount of research you've done, and citing sources strengthens your work by leaning outside supports to your ideas.
To conclude, we must know why is it important that we write our original content. Well, it is important to write in our own words so that you contribute something new to society. If everyone copy everyone else's writing, it will be impossible to advance as a society because all people will have all the same work. And it's not to mention that how boring it will be, because if everyone has the same work as everyone, we'll be exactly the same. It will be like boring. So when you write in your own words, you say something in a new way. Perhaps in this new way, you may help someone understand something they didn't understand. Because writing something in your own words, you have a different perspective of what it is already written. So by making this, you may help someone else understand like a difficult topic by using examples from a different perspective.